Hello. Hello. Right. I really like that no epic music that I've got on the start of stream. I've just, I wanted to find something else for the start of stream. So, and this is a little bit weird. Moving on from talking about the music, like the music's great. I think that's got a better tone than the other stuff that I used to have on here. I've now moved things around, so if you ever see me looking this way, I apologise. I've moved my OBS over to the other screen, and so that I can have chat all on the screen directly next to my video game, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to maximise room and space around all the screens. Things might move about again. It's very hard to sort of arrange in a way that's easy to see and arrange, and if you stream yourself, you probably know that you can become a little bit overwhelmed with screens to look at, and I've got the bot on one screen, and then I've got the bits on the other screens, and then the game. So yeah, but hopefully everything looks pretty good. So tonight we're going to be doing some No Loads No Meds practice, because to be honest, I think we're at a point where I shouldn't be having too much difficulty with the levels around Greece. Peru's easy. He says that he'll probably die next time he does it. Peru's easy. Greece has some challenging bits, but if you're careful, you can get through most of that. Pierre's the only really real problem there because he's a dickhead. And then you've got... I mean, Pierre killed me the other day because I said, oh, I'm pretty sure Pierre should be in this room, but I can't see him. And then like I pulled the switch and there he was, and I only had the tiniest bit of health left, so Pierre killed me. So I think rather than go all the way back through all of that, I think we need to start practicing some Egypt levels. I haven't really done them yet. So that's the plan for tonight. We're going to practice some Egypt levels. Thank you, Gordo, for claiming the first in. It reminds me I just need to switch over a couple of screens. How are you this evening? Hope you're well. I think you're currently... Thank you for the redeem. I think you're currently streaming yourself, so that's absolutely fine if you're just lurking. I thought you were just streaming at the minute. That's no worries. I just need to get this chat up on the right screen. Right, there we go. I think we're good. I've got chat everywhere that I need chat, and hopefully I can read it better. We'll see. We'll see. So, right. This becomes a problem because I have to get YouTube chat up as well, just in case. Not much happens on YouTube, but it's nice to have it up. So, right, I've got my activity feed, I've got YouTube chat, I've got Twitch chat, we've got OBS on the other screen, so I can see if anything is disastrously going wrong, or you guys can tell me if something is disastrously going wrong and I can check it out. And then I have the game on this screen. So I shall load up City of Carmoon, and we shall make a start on practicing Egypt for the evening. Apologies, like I say, if I look this way, when I should be looking this way or this way. It looks a bit more natural. So yeah, hope everyone's having a good time. Hey Quirky, welcome in, welcome in. You're not first in today, you've not got your first in redeem. Someone beat you to it. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good week so far. Nothing too disastrous or stressful. Weird thing is, for some reason, I thought there was a way to do this. I'm probably completely wrong. No, there's no way to do that without... No, it would never work. Would it? No. I thought there was a way to do it without moving the blocks, but you definitely have to move the blocks. Not too bad. Good, good. I'm just going to remove... Sorry, I can see chat moving on 2 windows. We'll get there. We'll work it out. Close this dock. For now. There we go. I should be able to see everything I need to see now. He says. Good. Right, we're good to go. Sorry about that. No, definitely need to pull the switches. So you're not too bad, Quirky. I know you're watching a film downstairs. What? So obviously I know what film you're watching. Like, what is it about? Like, I don't believe I've ever seen the film you're watching. The name sounds familiar, but the film itself does not actually seem in any way familiar. I love the difference in brightness and how weird that face looks on the Sphinx. It's crazy how when you look at it, and because of the lighting change, and because obviously everything, there's so much more depth to everything, like, it almost looks like things aren't the same size and shape, but they are. It's the magic of texturing. Star Kid, it's where a boy finds an alien space battlesuit. That happens to me every day. No one's ever made a film about me. Or have they? There's a thought, though. If one day you discovered there was a film about you, what would you think of that? Like, what would you do? Completely hypothetical, and I don't know where I came up with this question from. It just talking there, it like popped into my head. Like, if you suddenly one day discovered that there was a film about you, what would you do? How would you react to that? Same, as in, you haven't seen it either, or it happens to you every day. Where's that darn mummy? I always thought the mummy hung around this side, but it seems it hangs around the other side. I would worry it's a bad film. Oh, if it was a film about you. I'm sure it'd be okay. Some bad films out there that make a lot of money. As long as you're getting paid for it. Honestly, if I found out there was a film about me, I would just want to know... Well, I'd be intrigued and I'd want to see it. But then I'd want money from it as well. What? You ain't making a film about my life for free. Oop, I was about to say I did a quirky. Spend all your time in the water. Want to know what it's about? Oh, it's about you. Some really exciting aspect of your life. Could be a biography movie, or it could be about something that happened to you. But you are the main character. Oh, okay, let's do it differently. If somebody approached you and said, "Hey, we want to make a film about you," who would you want to play you? Which actor or actress would you like to play you, and who do you think would suit playing you? It is a tricky question, but that's why I ponder it. That's why I throw these questions out there. We're doing okay so far. Ah! That was my own fault. Oh, wow. Can't believe I let my health get that bad. I want the actress from the new Tomb Raider movies. Oh, Alicia Vikander? Vikander? Never know how you pronounce her name. Okay, this went badly. This went terribly, terribly, terribly. So I definitely need to practice Egypt. I'm going to restart. And thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Gordo. What about you? I don't really know. I'd have to think about that one for a little bit. I can't really think of anybody who stands out to me that would, like, make a good me, if you know what I mean. It's a question to ponder, though. Just in case anybody ever does come to me and say, hey, you're such an exciting person. Can we make a movie about you? I mean, if I don't know. If I had to say somebody, and this is me really not being very imaginative here, I'd probably say someone like Simon Pegg. Just to play the sarcastic attitude. I'm actually confused, because I came out of here before. Did that panther ever appear? Because there should have been a panther. There he is. He did appear. I must have killed him without getting hurt. Really? I just can't think of anybody else right now. I think, like, the other go-to people that would come to my mind are, like, Matt Damon or someone like that, but they don't really, they're not really me, are they? There's got to be someone who can sort of, they have to either, well, they don't have to look like you, to be fair, but they could either look like you or have a similar personality to you, or ideally both, just for the realism. Definitely not Matt Damon now, like some years back maybe. But no, he's a bit too much of an action actor for... I don't really know beyond that. I'm intrigued by your option, though. I mean, I can see it. Right, now we can avoid that. I can see where you were coming from, yeah. You ask it like you don't believe it yourself. I suppose really I should do this with pistols, which is all I've got anyway. Just because it's the most... I will definitely have pistols when I get to this level when I do it on a full run. I may not have ammo from the other stuff, so it's easy to practice with pistols. And then to be very careful. Whoop. Not that this really matters, but might as well get rid of it. question, is the volume okay on everything? I imagine you would have told me by now if it wasn't, but... I changed my computer volume because the music at the beginning was a bit loud. But then obviously I don't know how it sounds at your end. Ah, you can bugger off. It's all good? It's all good. That's what I like to hear. Ooh, that was nicely positioned. After watching you do this, Quirky, I realise there's a much healthier way to do this than I had been doing it. You managed to jump over this side. I usually jump over the other. Although it's actually a bigger advantage to jump over from this side. Because you skip over the mummy outside. It's another weird one where there's a switch you have to pull. But if you don't pull it, the shutter opens anyway when you stand underneath it. Good old video games with weird logic. You know what, I'm viewing chat in Firebot instead of in OBS, and I think it's actually easier. Because it separates everything out. Quirky, could you possibly do me a favour? If you're not too busy. Well, if you are, don't worry, but just let me know if you... I just need someone to pop over to YouTube. Oh, you're doing it through Facebook now. What am I doing through Facebook? You talking to me? What am I doing through Facebook? Oh, Firebot. I just read FB as Facebook. Yeah, I'm reading the chat through Firebot on the dashboard. But yeah, if you're free, could you possibly just check YouTube and see if it shows me as live? Like, could you do a search and see if it comes up? Because every time I go live, I have to literally force it to show me as public. Otherwise it just decides by default to show me as unlisted. If that makes sense. So I just want to check that I am actually appearing live. And also that it's listed somewhere, because I have no idea. I always feel like there's a mummy up here, but there isn't. It's not enough room. Actually, not enough room. There probably is. I am listed live. Awesome. I'm just never too sure lately. YouTube is a bit weird. I don't know what YouTube is trying to do, but every time I set it to be public, and it saves my settings, but once I finish stream, the next time I come along, it suddenly it comes up as unlisted again until I physically change it. Hello on YouTube. Thank you for dropping the message on YouTube. At least we know chat works on YouTube as well. Ooh, don't want to go down there. Ooh, that was close. We don't need the medipack. Ammo would be nice though. I've just realised, I feel like there's a secret here that we could miss. Yeah, there is, but I can never remember. Oh, is this all connected? Is there not a secret up here? Okay, there's nothing up here. I always thought there was something there. Also, this is a bit sneaky, because that's climbable. There is a croc. Tick-tock goes the croc. The only bit I worry about in this level is that damn mummy. Right, I know there's a trick to this now. And I'm hoping that's enough. What do I have? I'm taking down this mummy. To this day, this mummy still scares the shit out of me even when I know it's there. Anyone else get shitless by that mummy? Or is it just me being a coward? Don't answer that. I've always said this about Egypt. The only downside to it is the levels just aren't long enough. Because in concept, I love these levels, but I just wish there was more to them. It scared you as well? It did scare you. And you knew it was coming as well. It's always a good jump scare when even when you know it's coming, it still takes you by surprise. So sneaky the way it forces you down the slope when you want to be up there. Because then you miss the fact there's a door. Sort of. So we've been practicing our speed runs. Couldn't finish last boss as health and ammo were just gone, but got to the boss in an hour 20. Massive. Oh, jeez. What were you on before? You were on about 3 hours, weren't you? So you've picked up a few tricks, I assume, from watching other people. That's how I get better. I don't do speedruns, but I do pick up a lot of tricks for these no loads, no meds by watching other people. And obviously, some speedrun things are handy, because the quicker you can get out of the level, the quicker you can get your health back. But yeah, that's a great difference. How many runs is that now? Are you counting your runs? So Gordo is currently doing, I believe, some speed running of Resident Evil. So if you're into Resident Evil and you're into speedrunning games like that, go and check Gordo out. Speedrunning is a very different mentality to no loads, no meds, but still a challenge, and probably a much harder one than this. What did you say the world record was, Gordo? 51 minutes on PC. Oh, jeez. Keep going. Nope, 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 no, 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 no. That does sound insane. I mean, I don't know the game that well, but I imagine it isn't that short of a game. Right, now here's the thing I don't know, because obviously I'm not really in the know about speedrunning, and I never thought about it until I started practicing a few speedruns on Tomb Raider. I'm just going to put some light on, just realised how dark it is. What do you do about loading screens? Because obviously different machines count loading screens at different machines load for different amounts of times, and you'd like it to be a steady amount, but even on the console, sometimes a level will load in a few seconds, other times it will take up to 10, and it's like, what do you do about that? Does the live split software you use have a way of cutting that out? Or what? Just an intrigue. Just asking out of interest. I know you're quite new to speedrunning as well, so... right, we have a key. Oh yeah, the key goes over here. I know this. I know this. Because I was thinking, I've just pressed this button on my live speed live tracker thing, like, but then it starts counting the next level while we're still in the loading screen. Hello, Vinny White. Welcome in. Welcome in. How you doing? How are things? Are you feeling better? I know you've not been well the last few days. Hopefully you're better now. We're just talking about speedrunning. Not on this. Gordo's doing his Resident Evil speedruns. Much better? Good, 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 good. Oh yeah, I forgot about you. Keep your guns out, Lara. At least you can avoid most combat in this level. Because I'm going to need to. I'm very well, thank you very much for asking. We're just practicing some Egypt today. Because it shouldn't be long before we... The next run I should really be hitting Egypt. Now, I'm probably being silly, and somebody please tell me if I am. What is the correct way from here? Because I usually now do a jump from here to over there. Well, I feel like there's another path that you're supposed to take, and I just can't remember it. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do a sideways corner jump. I feel like there should be another route. But it has to be. There is no other way, is there? It's got to be an angled jump. Which can go terribly wrong. There's genuinely no other way. The question is, which way do I do first? I feel like that's too far away. That one feels closer. Do we think I can make this jump? I'm going to save it on another file, just in case. Got so stuck with this. This level can be a bit of a maze if you don't quite know where you're going. I think once you played it a few times, you sort of get the gist of it. Ah, this lovely room. This lovely... I just don't feel like it should be an angled jump like that. It feels a bit... obviously doable, but it feels a bit dirty. Right, there's a few tricks for getting around here. I just need to remember them. Oh, I know how to do this. Technically not like that, but it worked. Skip over the whole room. It probably is supposed to be something like that. So yeah, I was going to do a false grab, but I was going to check first, but then I did it at the angle and it worked out. I do like knowing this like shortcut in and out of this room. Because ending up at the bottom with the mummies is not a nice way to go. I didn't expect that. I accidentally swan dived and I thought she was just going to bounce off the wall. When you're practicing your speedrun? Yeah, Quirky, when are you practicing your speedrun? Quirky's too cool for speedruns. Apparently, according to the Cool Cat graphics. This is the most confusing room. And I know you got confused by this one, Quirky, and I don't blame you for that. In fact, I lie. The most confusing room, I think, is the one that you did what I always do, and you went in from the top when you're supposed to go in from the bottom. Because there's a bit by the pool where you can climb out and go down a slope, and then you're supposed to climb your way back to the top. And then the panthers are supposed to activate when you are at the the panthers are supposed to activate when you hit the bottom of the slope, which is why they were static, I think, for you when you first got in there. So I did the same thing when I played. Weird thing is, I have played this game so many times, and I swear I've never seen the enemies as static as they can be in this. But then maybe I'm just playing differently because I know the levels better and I know the shortcuts these days. But I don't think I ever came across a static enemy when I used to play this. Should we switch around here? But yeah, that little cat emote looks good. That Freddy emote. When I saw you make it, I was a little bit worried that the orange sort of got lost and the paw almost couldn't be seen when you showed me. But it actually doesn't look too bad on the chat. But I couldn't quite see his hand. Ah! Quit talking and kill the mummy. I think only TR1 has static enemies. You know what? I think you might be right. You can if you look into rooms from a distance, you can see in Tomb Raider 2 that some of the thugs don't move, but they are animated because they are sort of breathing or moving or they're in a stance. But yeah, they don't tend to... They might not walk about, but they are definitely animated. Oh. Should really load back to the beginning of the level, shouldn't I? Which apparently I didn't save. That's fine. Thank you for the hydrate, Gordo. I think Gordo just sits there streaming and hitting the hydrate button on other people's streams all night. Which is fine. We know your game. At least there's a timeout on it now. I got you this job gets thirsty. Yeah, no worries. What I should have done, instead of this... right. What we should have done is I should have just killed her and restarted the level. But instead we'll do the level skip. And now I'll save. Because I hadn't saved when we got to this level. Ah, I forgot to set up the... I was going to implement some stuff with the points, I haven't got around to it yet. I need to change the odds on that spin, because you keep making money like nobody's business. Nice try. What's up, Vinny? What's up? Yeah, it's 10k. And you spent 5 to make 15. So although you had 7, you then spent 5, so you had 2, and then you won 15, so you got 17. So you're actually only... You've got 7,000 left still. Is that right? Maths. Yeah, 7,000. See? Nobody's had the jackpot. Oh, I don't expect anyone to get the jackpot out of the chest. Not for a long time. Too much to lose. Let's see what happens. I don't even know how many points I've got. Probably not many because I've turned off my accrual. Unbelievable. I win nothing. I just lost all my points. Good job I'm in charge of the points and I can do whatever I like. Points mean nothing to me. My value doesn't come from my points. Ah, I got no ammo. Die, you damn mummy. I know there's supposed to be a square in here. I think there's a square in here where it can't reach you. Hey, Gold, how's it going? Welcome in. Are you having a good day? I hope you are. We're here again. Doing no loads, no meds. Although this is just practice. We're just doing a level by level practice at the minute. Ah, very well, thank you very much for asking. Ah, cool, the shout out worked as well. What's happening with you today, Gold? Are you at work currently? That mummy seemed very rabid, it did. The mummies in this game are horrible. Not as horrible as the actual living Atlanteans when we get to Atlantis, but pretty much the same in their rabidness and their movements. You'll work for another hour? Ah. I hope it flies by. Hope you get a pleasant rest of your day. And I hope you got something exciting planned for the evening. How's day been? It's okay. Bit of a slowish day, like things to do, but nothing too tragic. We get by, and made it through another day, and now we're here, we're streaming, we're enjoying ourselves, playing games. So what more can we ask for? I managed to fiddle with some stuff for about an hour before stream. Nothing major, just changing some music up, fiddling with a few little things, and hopefully everything's good. I need to be closer than this. Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I need to add some more interactivity to the point system at some point, but I haven't got around to doing it. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Ow, that had to hurt. Come back here. Don't have any decent ammo. Stop going crazy. Right, this one isn't... I say this one shouldn't be too bad. It's the mummy later that I need to be prepared for. Because I'll lose all of my health before then. Or now. Ooh. As Laura says. Ooh. Rest in pieces. I wish that mummy would rest in pieces. It will when I blow it up. Why wasn't there a grenade launcher in Tomb Raider 1? That said, I don't really use it in Tomb Raider 2. And then in Tomb Raider 3 you got a rocket launcher. Who uses the rocket launcher in Tomb Raider 3? I probably did when I was younger because I was like, oh cool, a rocket launcher. But it doesn't really give you that much of an advantage. In fact, it probably gives you a disadvantage to use. So, Vinny and Minister Gold, and anyone else who's here, we were talking earlier about if you could choose, if you were told that somebody wanted to make a movie about you or about your life, who would you want to play you? What actor or actress would you choose to play yourself? I couldn't really think of anybody. I said, at a push, probably Simon Pegg, because I can't think of anyone else. Quirky said Alicia Vikander, the Lara Croft from the current Tomb Raider movies. I used it once just because I like to see the people blow up, yeah. So Quirky's got a better sort of imagination than me on these things, because I cannot think of a good example of someone who could play me. Like, I'm thinking appearance-wise and personality-wise, and I just can't think of anybody that matches me. Someone who could play my personality or lack thereof. What do you guys think? Who would play you? If you had to make the choice. If you had that power to choose the actor that plays you. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a safe spot in this room, but I don't know where it is. I'm gonna try something. Go away. No! Okay, that doesn't work. How? I thought she'd be dead. Chris Hemsworth. Okay. That's not an answer I was expecting. I just want to use that medipack. Well, Chris Hemsworth's an interesting choice. Any reason for Chris Hemsworth? Because you finally have abs. I like the I like the reasoning. This level is going to be the one that messes me up. I thought that Sanctuary of the Scion would be the one to mess me up, but I think this is going to be the one to mess me up. I need a strategy for these mummies. Hey, Calva, how we doing? Anybody alive or dead? Yeah, anybody. This is your sort of question, this. This is your sort of question. Because you are always asking these sort of questions. Gilbert Gottfried. Should I know who that is? I'm going to look that up, because I feel like I should know who that is. Okay. He looks familiar. A comedian. And actor. Awesome. Because I've probably done... Oh, he's the parrot from Aladdin. Ah, got it. Imagine his voice in the mattress as it goes through your life. I got you now. I see your reasoning now. And you know what? I can imagine that. Knowing you and knowing him, yeah, I can see that. It's not even worth putting a predictor on, is it, to see if I make it out of here? Because I'll probably die in about 10 seconds. The predictor would have to run for about 30 seconds. I'd be dead in 20. Right, I need a strategy. I'm going to save the game because I need a strategy. This is only practice. I need a strategy for this damn mummy. I need to kill it and take close to no damage. You also need to jump in the right direction. Rules still apply? This is for strats, mate. This is for strats. Rules do apply. But if we can practice a certain part, then we can come back and do it on a full run afterwards. See? Because things like that happen. We could be here all day. I'm happy with my new PB, though. We made it to the cistern the other day. And if I had just paid attention and not got gobbled up by those crocodiles, we would have had enough health to not get killed by Pierre 10 seconds later. I don't remember him jumping this much. Yeah. I can't answer that one, really. There's also a way sometimes that you can get into these... She slowed down ridiculously there. Like, her speed, she was almost crawling. I think there is a safe square somewhere in the corner of this room. I just need to find it. Well, he didn't notice me for a little while. I seem to be safer in the corner. Maybe he doesn't have enough room to make the jump. Maybe there's some weird calculation on it before he makes the jump. And he doesn't have enough room to jump at me. I don't know. That's weird. But it worked. Lara must just blend into the wall. Pro strats, exactly. We know that that sort of works now. I feel like I heard somebody say that on another stream. They told somebody, they said, oh, do it this way and he won't be able to get you. And they were like, really? I don't trust you. And then they did it, and it worked for about 5 seconds, and then they got killed. So I think it's one of those, it works most of the time, but there is a small possibility that it could still backfire. See if I can do this again, the way I did it before. Yes! I love those little fake grabs. Skip the entire section off. Now it's making it back up that's the problem. Try it again. I could. Let me just save this. Thank you for the alert, Quirky. That's save. Yeah, let's try it again. Keep guns out. We'll just run straight to the corner. Yeah, he hesitates. He walks into the hallway, and then he comes back in a minute. It works. It actually works. Go back to where we were. Just so we can practice any other random bits that need doing. See if I can do what I did before, where I swan dived and landed on that ledge. Yep. Now we know that you can swan dive upward-ish. Like, a jump up there is almost weird enough, but a swan dive up there? Tomb Raider logic. Gotta love it. Lara has her own physics. Ooh, nearly fell. Do I need to pull that switch? I do not remember, but I'll find out. I don't think I do. I also know that I can do that now. I used to do it where I just jump up each one, but because of the distance, she ends up hitting the wall after a couple of them. But if you do a jump and press to put your arms out to grab, because she can't grab anything, it shortens the jump though. So I can just do a jump after jump after jump after jump without having to reposition. Pro gamer over here. Okay, and serious question, just because it's come to my mind. Don't ask me why. What does everyone think of Lara's hair? Like, does it look right? Obviously she didn't have a ponytail at all in the original Tomb Raider 1, because they couldn't program it. Like, does it look... Do we think it's correct, or do we think it looks more like anal beads? Just a question, because it's been commented a lot. Not on this stream, but in general. I feel like a ponytail's a lot longer in Tomb Raider 4 as well. I always thought it was supposed to be a braid, not a load of poo on a string. Exactly. It does seem odd the way that they've done it. Maybe I don't know whether they found it easier to program this way, but I always thought it was a braid. Oop. Can't unsee it now. Maybe you've just not got the dirty mind that other people have to notice it. Right, this is where we got killed before, so if I can practice this room and not get killed... Am I safe? Am I safe? Nope. Now it's safe. I don't think there's a safe way down from here. No, we need to go back the other way. Oh, we can do this way. But I think this triggers the mummy. I think they took inspiration from the FMVs, as that was always anal beads. Was it? Because I don't pay attention. Or that I just don't notice these things. So I think the game expects you to come the other way first. Because if you come this way, this mummy does not wake up. He says that it's going to happen now. You stay there. You stay absolutely there. Do this for the ammo. Secret after secret. Safe way down. Whoop. And one left to do. Where's the switch for that one? Why my memory... Oh. Dickhead. Ah, dickhead. I just came from up there and I forgot to pull the switch. And now I took a load of health off myself. We can do it again. We can do it again. Not too hard. Oh, do I have to go this way again? Yep, I do. But now I need to pull the switch. Because I changed the stairs around. I love how much quicker that is. Now, if these mummies are giving me this much difficulty, although now I've got the strats, shouldn't be too bad. What are the Atlanteans going to be like in the next level? Because they do worry me. Thankfully, they don't jump all over you, though, so... Or at least you can get a distance from them. It'd be quicker if you didn't have to do it twice. It would have been quicker if I didn't have to do it twice. But I messed it up. Yeah, that's right. I need to be over here. Is that mummy still asleep? Yes. So I need to pull the switch and then leg it. Is he awake? No. Just checking. Just checking. Vinny, are you still planning on doing a midweek stream this week? I know you did mention it. Right. I think we have the strats down for most of this now. I was waiting for it to land on the edge then and die. Just to screw me over. So what I'll do is we'll do Sanctuary of the Scion. And once we've got that down, we'll do, if there's time, we'll do all 3 levels back to back. Depends how I feel after work, but I hope to. So is that for tomorrow? Ooh, should I grab ammo? Yeah. Depends how I feel after work, but I hope to, although I don't have much time left. You got a busy week ahead? Breathe. Hello. I hate this one. He's normally not too bad, but on the one occasion I'm not ready for it, he will probably appear. No, just have... just that a weekday stream runs out tomorrow. Well, Friday counts as a weekday. The water is a handy little thing to have between you there. Friday is the weekend after 5:30. That's a reasonable way to see things. What would you, if you do stream? Sorry, I'm putting you on the spot. If you do stream, what would you plan on streaming? What would you plan on streaming? Oop, what am I doing? I'm assuming I've remembered my own command correctly. Ooh, that's weird. My clip command's not working. What's going on there? What's going on, Firebot? It could be that I spelt something wrong. That happens a lot. I'm just wondering why that didn't play a clip. And you're welcome for the shout out, by the way. You're welcome for the shout out. Sorry, I'm just going to try and work out why that didn't play a clip then. Let's try someone else. See if it's just me being... Or maybe it just hadn't woken up. Oh, that worked. You must not have any clips, Vinny.
That was annoying.
Quirky got a free shout out for testing.
Oh, that was satisfying.
All been deleted. You've been through clearing out all your clips. Let's try it with the at.
On.
Oh, well,
okay,
that time.
So that doesn't turn fire.
The overlay must have been asleep.
That does something completely different. I'm convinced that the makers of Tomb Raider 3 watched a Resident Evil game and decided that it was a fantastic idea. What's this? To put all of these stupid cutscenes in. What?
Good old Thames Wharf. Good old Thames Wharf. That was a clip to sum it up, wasn't it? And to sum up your... You obviously didn't enjoy the London levels, by the sound of it. But you did enjoy Tomb Raider 3. Because you've obviously got no taste. But hey, we move on. We move on. Right, we'll go back to the game. But I'm glad that's working. If anybody hasn't followed Vinny yet, please give Vinny a follow. His link is in the chat. Vinny plays Tomb Raider, some DBD, some Final Fantasy, lots of different things, so go check him out if you're into those sort of games. And you also saw Quirky's clip. Quirky is an art/gaming streamer. So you'll catch Quirky drawing lots of fancy things, usually cats, but other things as well. And Quirky plays RPGs and currently running through Tomb Raider 1 for the first time. So give Quirky a follow as well, please. In fact, forget the please, just do it. If you haven't already, of course. Hated the London levels and all the cat emotes. Yes, those are Quirky's cat emotes. So if you like cats, go follow Quirky and sub to Quirky and get some more emotes. Right, let's get on with this game. Quit distracting myself. Hello. At least this one you can stay away from. I misread that. I misread that completely. If you prefer dogs, come my way, Vinny says. I misread that as if you prefer dogging, come my way. So apologies about that. That works too. Okay. This used to be a clean PC stream. I've opened up the floodgates by talking about Lara's anal beads, Vinny dogging. This is not a cue for everybody else to stop misbehaving. I know, I know. No, I just accepted responsibility. Again, these levels are just too short. And to say that in a Tomb Raider game, Tomb Raider 3, all the levels are way too long. Tomb Raider 1, some of them are too long, but most of them are just a little too short. Natla's Mines is too long. Right, this can be dangerous. I know a few strats for this. This level is long because you have to go to so many different places, but I think once you know what you're doing, it's not too bad. Gotta have to be careful because two baddies are going to spawn right at the top here. Stop it. So this is a strategy I learned. If you just do the strafe backwards, and they don't come at you. I don't know how that one works, but the good old walking back, but it works beautifully. I guess you're less threatening when you're slowly moving back and shooting. I guess I'd be less afraid of... No, I don't think I would. At the end of the day, I don't think they care how threatening I am. I think all they want to do is kill me. This could be awkward. Where's that mummy? Oh, it's not a mummy anymore. It's a proper Atlantean. Where is it? Oh, there you are. Hey, yeah. Proper fleshy Atlantean. I like the way she keeps the lock on. Even, like, she knows where it is. Come on, come back. I won't hurt you. But my guns might. I avoided every one of those bullets. Wicked. Right, remember which way to go first, because that's the one thing I'm bad at. Really helps to go this way first, I think. The only bit of this level that's truly... like, truly scary for No Loads No Meds, I think will be the last bit when we make our way back up towards the exit. Because there's... Is it one or two? I think it might just be one centaur. Two Atlantean men, whatever you want to call them. And like one centaur. To have all three of them come at you at once can be quite a dangerous situation. Love a good mid-air flip. Where is that bad guy? There he is. Okay, not quite the way I wanted that to go down. Took a bit too much damage out of that, but I have to be very careful from here. Good news, I think we've got 2 of the 3 levels down. First one's pretty easy. Second one, it's just knowing the spots to stay away from those mummies. And this one, well, who knows? No luck this time, Quirky. Let's have a look myself. If I select chat. I promise you I didn't lose 73 points because I didn't have that 73 points. Because I spent them all earlier and lost them all. This bit can go horribly if we mess it up. Nearly. Need to make sure we don't land on any slopes. How do you manage to win every time on that, Vinny? I mean, every time you win something back. Oof. Nearly, Lara. I can take that. I can't take that. Oops. Come on, boys. Took quote Bruce Forsyth, come on down! Is it dead? Is it dead? No, it's not dead. You lied to me, Lara. What weapons do I have? I do have some magnums. That'll help me take out the Atlanteans. I'm using them. I'm using them. Ooh, more ammo as well. Hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Do you know what this level needs? Everything's better with a little bit of Tomb Raider Last Revelation. Pistols for this. Gotcha! Jaguar? How are we? Lurking and practicing? No worries. Good timing on the music. See if it works this time. There we go.
What did I do to you?
You killed me just now.
Oh my fuck! Oh.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh, now you killed me again.
Revenge.
Jag's dying.
I just saw Mark jumping around on the kill cam.
Jag was dying there. Yeah, we're doing some no loads, no meds. Are you still doing your New Game Plus no loads, no meds? That does look like it was your almost die laughing clip. I could hear Mark in that clip. Who was the other person? Was that Waker? You are still doing that? No worries. I am practicing no loads, no meds Tomb Raider 1. Currently, PB is the system, so I'm just practicing the Egypt levels for when we do eventually reach them, which should be soon. Yeah, oh god, 40 fathoms. They can be hit and miss. Yeah, 40 Fathoms has that nasty last room, and Wreck of the Maria de Ria has that nasty first room with the fall, and then technically sort of towards the end, but it's easy to kill the guys in that room first. 40 Fathoms is purely luck. It definitely can be. Wreck, you've got pretty consistent. Oh! dang. I didn't think she'd miss that. Record must maybe have to restart because I forgot the key and had no... Oh, God. That's not something you want to have. I did pull the switch up there, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. I can see it. Truly a bad time. I've done levels like this before where you think you've pulled a switch, then you end up in combat, and then you leave the area you're in, and then realise you never pulled the switch. Or you got confused and pulled it twice. Done that a few times. But Jag, if you do need to just pop in and lurk, that's not a problem. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for saying hello. Bum, 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 bum. Right, let's not mess this up. Oop, that was nice. This is a running jump. Everything else is a hop. Now, question. Do you exchange your 10k or wait for another spin? No, that's really up to you. What would you do if I just removed, like, the exchange command, or I renamed it, or did something? Just to slow you down. I might change it to something where I don't tell you what the command is. Just for a laugh. Not that I'm spiteful or anything. That's so much easier with the magnums. You'll find it. Makes me wonder, actually. I never realised this, because I don't normally use Firebot's chat. Because you can view chat in Firebot. I don't know if anyone else does that. But if you start typing exclamation mark and then something, it tells you, it auto-suggests your commands to you. And I really like that. It's like autocomplete when coding. I love it. It's absolutely the best thing ever. Vinnie White has accused the Orange Bot of cheating a grand total of 17 times. On record, anyway. We all know it's more than that. The counter isn't broken. It's just that it only started a short while ago. I can't backdate it. I don't know, actually. I might be able to. I'm not going to go back through everything and count it. Or will I? No, I'm not that OCD. At least 30 today. I don't think you've actually used the word cheat. Do I need a button myself where I can add to it manually? I probably do, actually. You use the emote. Did you, though? You've used the lol emote. Oh, chat doesn't go back that far. I believe you. Right, here's a question for you. Does this need a running jump? I think it does. But then I don't want to overshoot it. Oh, that was lucky. We need the higher part of this, don't we? Quirky telling me, yes, you do. You do need that part. Quirky is now a pro raider. Oh yeah, stay here. You don't think I see only emotes? I saw that. Is this just to get the counter up? That's only going to work once, by the way, because it only counts once per chat message. Do I need to recalibrate my cheat counter for you, Vinny? Or do I just need to remove it and come up with something better? I'll refactor it into something better. Give me the Uzis. It's good that they can't kill you on here. Like, the most vulnerable spot and they can't reach you on it. Oi, come back. I don't think I saw it. I'm just going to warn you, probably don't want to do that. Don't type the same message multiple times over and that quickly. Because I've seen people do that in other streams and it has basically Twitch's, like, secretly blocked them out of everyone's chats. Like, it literally stops you from chatting anywhere for about 48 hours. It's weird. But doesn't tell you. You don't mind? Okay, no worries. Then go ahead. Now to deal with the centaurs. So let's see if that did anything. Since you're convinced that it's not counting them. There you go. It's counted 4 extra because you've done it in 4. You've used the term cheat in 4 extra messages. Maybe I need to reword it to 21 times on record. Or over 21 times. Quirky, by the way, when I saw your run-through of Sanctuary of the Scion, so this level, I think you did really well with it. I think you did most of it on your own as well. Get fooked. Okay, so I think I need to reduce the emotes. You've been asked if you're okay, Quirky, because you sound a bit rough in the background. You seemed better earlier. My health is so low right now. Can I make it? Alright, guys. Let's do it. Now, I've never tried this, and this probably won't work. No, it doesn't work. Thank you, Orange. The video's lagging. Just a bit of a cough now. Lol, I thought you said your health is so low. My health is so low. One singular pube of health. Right, okay. So, I can't do predictors in Firebots chat, but it does normally work in OBS chat. So I'm going to do one in there. Just so you guys can vote if you want to. Just need to bring my chat back up. The other option is I bring up. Thank you for the hydrate reading. Make sure everyone else hydrates themselves as well, please. If you haven't had a drink for a while, have one. Do it. Right, we are going to do a predictor when my thing decides to give me enough room to do it. Wow, the last one we did was, will I make it to the Colosseum? Well, we're not doing that right now. Can I change these questions, please? Will Orange survive to the end of the level? To the end of Sanctuary, we'll say. We'll put it on for 5 minutes. So there is a prediction in chat. Feel free to drop whatever you need on it. I swear these stats are wrong. You should not be earning that much money. What did you put? What did you just put on there? 5,000. You got 15 back for 2. No, something's wrong with those stats. I'm changing these payouts. They are completely wrong. I'll let you have your fun for today, but make the most of it. I'll probably die coming down here now, because there's... Isn't there a baddie appears here? Wait, has he not appeared? He will in a second. There he is. He spawns as soon as I go down the slope. Hey, buddy. Oh, I know you've been exploiting them. That was quick. Maybe I just need to make the gems more expensive. How's Abe, by the way? I've not played Abe since Sunday. Been having some issues with the controller. So... we didn't play for long on Sunday. But we'll get back to it. We'll get back to it at some point. I just don't want to fork out for a controller for a PS4 that I don't really play. I say that, and then I'm playing games on it. Yeah. Need to go this way. Make sure I don't die on the way down. That's too high. Vinny's listening to your coughing. Really should get a controller. Have you seen the price of controllers? Might as well buy a new game. You'll play it more if you have a working controller. That's the price of a game these days. A cheap game, obviously, because games are getting really pricey. Remember when games were about 20 quid, 30 quid max? It's more than double that these days. You used to just go into town in the week and just at the weekend and just nip into the game shop, buy a random new game. No real difficulty going, oh, can I afford that? And then they just started popping the prices up and up and up. Now you have to think long and hard before buying a video game. Remember when a game was 15? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I think when I first started buying like PlayStation games, most of them were between 15 to 20 quid. If they were a little bit of a bigger name, you might be looking at 30. And then they started knocking them up to, like, you get the random big hit that was like, oh, this game's coming out, but it's going to be 50 quid. And you were like, oh. People were like, oh yeah, I've got it, I've got this game. I can't remember what the most I paid for a game back then was. Tomb Raider 4 was 40 quid, but Tomb Raider 4 had a lot of content in it. It was a long game. I used to buy a lot of games second hand off the market as well, so I used to buy a game, play it for a few weeks, and take it back to the market, trade it in on part exchange, those days. And then I'd swap it for something else, and then every few months I'd get the same games back. Like, this is going to be fun because there isn't a lot of room to move about here. Yeah, you've said this before, but then you've said how that's why you never finished Tomb Raider 4. Going back here. Oof. Can't lie, I thought I was going to die with that one. I'm not going to make it past the final climb, that's for sure. Got everything. Yep. I just took a few too many hits off the Atlantean. I think the one outside got me, and the first Centaur got me a little bit too much as well. Which way do we go here? I always forget. It's that way. No, that's wrong. Talking about like buying games, when I said about how I used to buy a game, trade it in, then several months later I'd buy it again. I used to do that with games like Metal Gear Solid, because I loved that game, but then whenever I wanted to play something new, I'd be like, I'll just trade this in, I'll buy it back again some other time. Where's the climb out point? I always lose track. Get the ammo. Sorry about the noise. No worries, Quirky. I don't know what you're doing, but I don't think anyone else can hear you. Sounds like you're dragging a body around. I'm just glad it's not mine. Poof. Just getting a blanket out. Okay, no worries. You feeling okay? Hate that angle up there. You're cold. But when you're ill, you do feel temperature different. I'm not going to save. It's the fact that you can hang inside of the Sphinx's head that always gets me. But I think once you do, I think she sometimes glitches and you can't climb back up. Your only choice is to just drop to your death. So I'm not doing it. Right. This is where we find out the truth. Go make Quirky a nice hot drink. She knows where the kettle is. I'm a very caring person. Oop. I thought something was getting thrown down the corridor at me. It's okay, she's got lens zip. There you go. I knew that. I thought something was getting thrown down the corridor at me. It was the cat skipping down the corridor. The corridor? The hall. Corridor. Now this bit could mess me up. So I'll probably drown. There's a nasty Atlantean in here as well. You'll remember that. Good, good. Freddy gonna get me? Nah. That cat's too much of a coward. And if he is gonna get me, I'll wait till I'm asleep. He's that sort of animal. Oh, hello. You arrived early. I'm not complaining because I can hit it from here now. Right, I'm saving the rest of that ammo. Cats are like that. Judge all day plotting. Yeah, exactly. But we wouldn't have them any other way. If I mess this up, I could die because I can never remember the safe way down. Is it safe to drop down there? Yeah. This health level is scaring me quite a bit. Just so you know. Hate judging weird little jumps like that. Alright, Fred. Wow, I just got the biggest of glares there. A proper... You were talking about me. Right. This is the moment of truth. Will I survive the climb back up? And I know there are tricks for this, but I'm no good at it, so... Hopefully there's some Uzi ammo. I don't remember if there is. Because I've used quite a bit in this level, and I probably should have saved a bit. Magnums are handy. I do love this walk back up there. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. It's like, oh, so peaceful. Oop, ammo. When we see that flat bit, we know to be scared. Here we go. Time to shit ourselves. Laura, stop blocking the view. Shoot! What? What? Mate, I'm dead. My brain Just completely forgot what the shoot button was. I was too busy trying to see what was going on. I just completely forgot what the shoot button was. I think I don't know. I pressed everything. Do you ever do that when you're just so, like, in the moment with something? Perfect use for that. Perfect use for that emote. Well done. That you're you're concentrated. Let me get my words out. You're concentrating so hard on one little thing that you miss the most important part. Like actually remembering how to shoot. It'd be like training for a marathon and then forgetting how to walk. Yeah, I didn't expect to survive that anyway. Right, what went off? What went off with the predictor out of interest? Ooh, there's a lot of points in there. 1% yes, 99% no. Okay. I shall release the points. Eight 8.1k goes to Vinnie White. You have such faith. Right, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. And then we shall return. And then I will decide whether we do another run on this level. Or whether... No, I think we'll do another run on this level. I think it needs to be done. So, yeah, I'm going to take a quick break and I'll see you in a few moments. There will be ads for anyone who isn't subscribed or doesn't have Turbo. If you don't have ads, then you'll just see some clips. And hopefully that will be enough to keep you interested in the stream and not take your opportunity to leg it before I come back. If you do stick around, I really appreciate it. If you do decide to leave during the ads or during the clips, that's absolutely fine as well. Enjoy the rest of your evening, day, whatever it is, wherever you are. And I'll see everybody else in a few moments. I've no idea. I've never heard one. Oof, that was lucky. Ah! No! No! Ladies and gentlemen, his career is over. Good night. When you don't see the ladder in the dark. It was so much better lit in the old game. That's why. Lara, what are you doing? Can you move? 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 The answer to that was no, I can't move. What are you talking about? I'm Lara Croft and I don't listen to what I'm told. This is the... We're on level 1, the first section of level 1, and I can't even manage to climb anything. Look at my health. Look at my health. You know what I'm going to do? It is a bad start. That's fine. It can only get better. That's the best way to do it. We'll take the hit. EastEnders ending like do 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 do. Did I pick the gun? Probably not. Lara? What is she doing? Why did she have a flare out? I never got a flare out. And also, why couldn't she climb? But we will see how far we get. Just getting to the next level is my personal best distance so far. Where was the water? That was the wrong switch, wasn't it? Okay. Okay. That was the wrong switch. The switch I wanted was back in the room where we just opened the door. Nice. See if that helps at all. Diddle, you broke into my fort. Oh, how was I supposed to know? Keep going. La 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 la. Hee hee. Ooh, let's have a fight. Ha 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 ha. Hoo hoo hoo. Something along those lines. Get out of my fort! Oh, it didn't heal them to full health this time. That's a bit weird. He's not even there and you're healing him. What's happened to my game? Have I glitched? I think the game might have glitched. It's weird. I think that's glitched. Back to the beginning. But somebody, what? Can somebody just clip that? Because I swear I just saw that bird fall from the sky at the start. If someone could clip that, please, I'd be really grateful. I will want to look back. There's a bit we have to climb across the ceiling. I can still see him trying to blast me. I could probably shoot him again from up here if I'm careful. I think we're going to have to. You're not going to open for me? No. Oh, because I need to go down there first. No! I want to get to the left, to the left. Everything you own in the box to the... No. Don't even ask me why I just started singing that. When we get to floating islands, I doubt I'm going to make it through there. I don't think Dragon's Lair should be too bad. Grenade launcher! What was I just saying? Now I have a chance of actually completing this. Whew. This gone a bit black and white. Hello, welcome back. Hope everybody took an opportunity to do whatever they needed to do. Get a drink, something to eat, stretch your legs. I've just done all three. And others that we won't mention. Loo breaks are important. So, let's have another go at this Obelisk of Carmune. Thank you for sticking around during the ads, by the way, if anyone had ads. And
Welcome
other than
back.
that, thank you for sticking around during the clips. Thank you, Vinny, for redeeming the welcome back. And thank you for the welcome back in general. And thank you for sticking around. That's more important. Oop. That's not right. That's not right. That's right. Thank you for the hydrate, Quirky. Load the right level, we'll get somewhere. Oh, it didn't work that time. I did it wrong, that's why. I believe there's a way you can get it to sort of strafe backwards, but like 1 foot at a time. If that makes sense. It works there. There's some sort of barrier that seems to slow them down. Ah, go away. Well, it was working. Reload. It worked on both the other times we did it. What am I doing differently? I guess I just need to keep moving back and not stop. I think that's the only thing I did different. Because it means we keep that consistent distance between us and them. I think that's what it is. I think the easiest way to get to this one is to come down here. Ah, I didn't want to fall that far. Ah! It's weird when they start shooting, like... It's to do with the distance, but... Sometimes they shoot like little white bullets, and other times they shoot red orbs at you. Did you hear that Soul Reaver, I'm assuming that's Soul Reaver 1 and 2 are being remastered by Aspire, come out in December? I think we had this conversation a while back. But they've officially decided it's coming out now. This makes me believe now that is out, we'll start work on TR1 to 5. We can hope. Ah, cool. We definitely had a conversation about Soul Reaver being remastered a while back. Maybe not necessarily by Aspire, or maybe not a release date. But there was definitely a related conversation. I didn't just make that up. Or did I? Don't know. Yeah, I think there were probably rumours about it. That's good, though. Good to hear. I was never very good at the Soul Reaver games. So I don't really know too much about them. What the flying shit sticks? Laura's determined to screw me over right now. Gordo loves them. So I've got nothing against them. I just don't think I was ever any good at them. But that went for a lot of games when I was younger. You'd like to play them? So I always liked. I never played the full game, but I had so many demos of like Medieval. That always seemed like a good game. But again, I always struggled with that as well, even the demo version. Just got the originals in Steam a few months back. Ah, cool. I shall take that redeem in a second, Gordo. I just want to murder this Atlantean first. I hate it when it explodes and some of it comes and hits you. Medieval's been remastered too. I didn't know that one. In fact, actually, I might have known that one. I feel like I've seen something of that. Is that recent, though? Or has that been remastered for a while? They've remastered pretty much every game going now. Some really well, some not so much. And some have been remastered time and time again from what I'm aware. And even if not remastered, re-released time and time again. I think my health is in a pretty bad state right now. For going forward, anyway. I need to basically not take any damage from anybody. It's not. It's lower than I would like. Don't know when it was done, but I own it apparently. I don't remember buying it. I think you said that about a lot of games, to be fair. You must just see games and buy them without thinking, and then later on just go, where did this come from? It was in April this year. To be fair, if they're cheap, I do. That's understandable. Sometimes I see things and I go, I'll buy it just because it's cheap. Like, there's a lot of games that I wouldn't buy if they weren't cheap. And sometimes that works out really well. I mean, you probably already know I really enjoy The Last of Us. And that was one that I bought because it was like on offer. It was like really, it was a steal. It was about 5 or 10 quid, and I thought at the end of the day, if I don't enjoy it, it's not the end of the world. And it didn't seem like something I would enjoy that much. But I finished it all in about 2 nights. And I was like, that was actually, at the time I thought this is one of the best games I played in a while. Last of Us Part 1 coming to PS Plus tomorrow. I already own both parts, so it's kind of pointless. This is where I die. Yep, it happened again. I don't like how she gets stuck on these high areas where she can't really get away. That's my own fault, though. Did I mess that up? Did I go too far? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Blow up! Neither of them are dead yet. Where's your friend? Oh, I just realised there's ammo there that I didn't get. I should have done. Should have got that last time. Lessons learnt. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. Then she wouldn't roll back the right way because of the steps. I think this will likely be the last run of the evening on this level. So hopefully I can complete it. This is a level I am going to need a lot of practice on. This and Atlantis. For obvious reasons. Come back. Thank you. Idiot fell for it. Dude, what the f... If that happens to me in the middle of a run and she just walks off an edge like that. I may no longer have a console to stream on. Or when she does the jump sideways when she's supposed to jump forward. That seems to happen a lot. Thankfully it's not happened too much lately at a dangerous moment. But it has been happening a few times. Make sure we have the right guns out for this. We're not going through the clangs. What kind of psychopath goes through the clangs? Trying a different strategy. Get to the ground so I'm not going to fall off. More open space. You stuck up there? Surely you can come down. Do they have a height limit? Or is he actually coming down? Oh, he is slowly coming down. There must be a limit to how quickly they can make it down. Well, that works out. Whew. Bit of a spread with the explosion, though. Oops. If Laura's not getting a concussion, she is at least getting winded every 5 minutes. have to remember the Atlantean this time. Does it appear before you put? Does it appear before you pull the switch or after? I think it's after. It's definitely after. Hate this. It's my least favourite part. Oh, and I didn't take any damage. How come sometimes that hurts you and sometimes it doesn't? I hate that jump as well. This one's going better than the last few have. That angle always makes it look like I should be further over. To be fair, since they can't get me from here, I might as well use the pistols. Come back. Hate this platform. If I'd been just slightly further over, she wouldn't have made that. Talk about motivation. Focus music. Now I need to survive the centaurs without taking too much damage. I think this one messed me up last time. Second one I didn't take any damage from. Beth, hello, hello. How was stream? Where is it? There it is. Ah! I thought it was dead. Mistake made. It was good. Audio issues again, but they got fixed. Ah, awesome. Yeah, I was in when you were having a lot of echoey issues. I think you sorted them out just before I came on stream. Glad you had a good stream. Were you were just doing no loads no meds practice today, weren't you? Don't know why I'm picking that up. No use to me. It's force of habit. Practice. It's all practice at the end of the day until you get it. This is practice. This is actual practice because we're only doing the Egypt levels today. I knew this one was going to be a pain. Everything's practice until you hit the goal. Right, I'm going to try and do what Quirky did the other stream by standing here. And he tries to shoot from down there. It's not going to work for me. Oh, it is going to work. Haha. I messed it up. He tries to shoot you. He can't because the block's in the way. But you can shoot him. So yeah, we're just doing the Egypt levels today. I was struggling a little bit in the Obelisk of Karmoon, but because those mummies can screw you over, but I found a way to minimise them attacking you. On the first one anyway, and then there's one later on that it's easier just to sort of pop in and out of the room. So we have a strat now for Obelisk of Karmoon. City Karmoon is really easy.
No.
I haven't got the other one yet. I was thinking, what's going on? I got ahead of myself. Thought it was going too well. Ah. Oopsies. Yep, I need to go down here. Carefully. Still haven't done this slopey room. I hate this. I think it's safer to go around the other way. What do we think the height is on this? Oh, it's definitely safer to go the other way. Oh, I should be able to do that. That's how you do it. So, I always forget to come in this room, and I always forget. I also always forget to get the key as well while I'm here. So Beth, with the Tomb Raider 2 No Loads No Meds, how are you getting on with strats? What levels have you been focusing on? Hey Demi, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Quirky, could I get a shout out for Demi, please? If you got 2 seconds. Or Vinny. I thought Vinny had gone. Thank you for that. Vinny had gone quiet for a while. I thought he'd left. I'm very well, Demi. How are you? Hope you're having a good one. You're welcome for the shout out. Not a problem at all. I'm trying to get better with all the shout outs around here because I'm really bad at shouting people out. And thank you for doing that shout out as well. I can't believe before when I got to the end of that corridor and just completely forgot what the shoot button was. You're always welcome for the shout-outs. Everybody's welcome for any shout-outs. Be right back, no worries. Oh, poor Vinny didn't get anything. Broke it. You broke it. You've won too much. Right, what's my health looking like? I'm completely forgetting the controls. Okay, it's not too bad. Could somebody set us up a predictor? Please? Will Orange make it to the end of Sanctuary? Usually for one you get more. I don't know what's going on. I now need to make my way back up to the top. Nope. Not from there. This is how everybody should move about in day-to-day life. We should all just go down the road like this. I mean, I'd break my neck before I even left the house, but... What's the prediction? Will Orange make it... Will Orange survive Sanctuary? Basically, will I make it to the end of the level? And set it for... I think the lowest you can... I think you get 30 seconds or 5 minutes. Set it for 5 minutes. Because it's going to take me more than that to make it to the end of the level anyway. We already did that one. And to make it easier, I'll take a quick pause. Take a swig of my water. If anybody else needs to drink, make sure you do. I like the way there was a check from Vinny that Quirky wasn't doing it. I can do it if you need, just have to go into mod view. I mean, if it comes to it, I can do it. It's not a problem. Oh, looks like someone's done it. Nope, it's for 30 seconds. Quick, guys, get everything in. get your points in. There's 30 seconds to do the predictor. I always mess up the times on that because I don't see the time thing. You have to scroll down for it. I never see it. Don't let me down. I think I said 30 seconds or 5 minutes. I said do it for 5 minutes, but it's not a problem. It's not a problem. We have 10 points in the pool. We could cancel it and do another one. Yeah. Can someone just return the points from that and do another one? It's easily done. I've done it before where I think I've done it for whatever. I think we just had a breakdown in communication there. I mentioned 30 seconds. I think I caused some confusion. Apologies for that. How do we release... Oh. Can we just restart the entire thing? Is that doable? Looks like someone has. Right, are we good? Ah, we're good. Thank you for sorting that out. I only did 10 points, it's fine. You should have got them back, though, I think. Was there not a way to cancel the predictor? I don't know how any of this stuff works, I'm not going to lie. I pretend that I do. That 10 points could have made you a lot of return there, Demi. You just resolve it. If you just resolve it, don't you have to give an answer as to whether it's yes or no? It's for 5 minutes, I delete it and said it returns the point. Oh, okay, you deleted it and it returned the points. Cool. Everyone should be good. Everyone should be good. I've never cancelled a poll before. Not one with a... Sorry, I've not cancelled a predictor with that's actually got points on it. I've cancelled one that doesn't have anything on it yet. So that's all a new learning experience. Jeez, 10k. So, Demi, if you want to put your points back on, go ahead. You will need to replace your points on your bet. I mean, it gives you a chance to change your mind as well. You can't see a prediction. Try refreshing. And if it doesn't appear... Oh, you found it. So, I found this before. Normally it pops up in the top of chat, but sometimes you have to click the channel points icon at the bottom. Right, is he going to turn up early this time? Yes. Where's he gone? He's acting differently. I don't like it. Hello, Fred. You okay? I'm not happy about the fact he's acting differently. I didn't realise just how much RNG there was on these TR1 characters. I thought that most of the RNG was on the TR2 baddies. For how they behave. Come back. It'll take me 5 minutes to get this bit out of the way. Come on. There we go. Nice. RNG? Yeah. Random number generation. Not that way. Not that way. It's weird because whenever I hear people say RNG in streams, it always sounds like they're saying orangey. I was thinking of saying my username. That was a bit orangey. Like, that's something Orange would do. That's a bit orangey. Maybe that's my big head. She took damage there, but it didn't seem to go down much lower than it had already had. Right, here's the moment of truth, people. We're going to make our way up this stairs, and if I die in this last bit, which will probably happen. Last time I did this about an hour ago. I waited for the Atlanteans to come down the corridor at me, and then I completely forgot what the... I just pressed to shoot, and I don't know what I was pressing, but it wasn't the shoot button. So, let's make sure I know what the shoot button is. See, as soon as you think about it, it's hard, isn't it? You know it because you... I think I fell back into modern controls, and I hate that. I was using the shoulder button, I think, earlier to shoot, and I was like, no, that's wrong. But then I couldn't remember which normal button it was. That's like my name in certain sentences. Yeah, well, I'm not going to call you out for what your name is. Like, not going to out you. But I know why you say that. Because I hear your name sometimes. Well, I don't hear I hear people say things sometimes and I think they're saying your name. Right. Come down this corridor at me. It's Quirky. Exactly. Your name is Quirky. One down. Guys, I'm going to make it. What? I'm actually stunned. Like, I didn't even know. She basically lost her entire health because it blew up in her face. Like, literally in her face. I didn't think you could take that much damage from that. I thought it might do, like, half. I don't know what to say to that. Oh, I've got to watch that back. Thank you for clipping it. That is insane. It's my own fault. I said, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. Oh, what was that? Thank you for paying out the predictor as well. Oh, it didn't clip the actual explosion part. Right, I'll reclip it later so we've actually got the explosion in there as well, but... I genuinely thought we had that. I thought we had that. That's fine. I know it's a bit of a pain with the mobile clipping. It's the desktop one is actually better now because they have made changes to it, but the mobile one is still pretty crap. Ah, well, that was disappointing, wasn't it? Sorry to anybody that did put their points on me winning that. I'm gutted. There's only one level, and I'm gutted. Like, if that happened to me in a run. If that happened to me in a run, I would be so... Oh. But I know now. I know now. Don't let it blow up in your face. Bit like life. Don't let things blow up in your face. So I've got the clip playing on repeat in the background. I could just hear myself going... So I'm going to stop. And I think, really, that'll have to be the end of stream. That's defeated me. Right, guys. Thank you for watching that. Yeah.
I'm tired. Give a girl a break.
Thank you for the redeem, Quirky. Yeah. I'm a bit lost for words as to how that just ended. I genuinely thought that we had that, but hey. The more I say it, it doesn't make it any more true that we had it. Right, okay. Yeah. Time to raid out. Yeah, shame. Been a pleasure, if not brief. Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for popping in. Thank you for having a chat. Thank you for the usual, taking part in predictors. Thank you for all the other bits, the redeems and whatever. And generally, thank you for being here. Oh, anything that I missed? Okay. Oh, Beth, I've just seen you resubscribe for 2 months. I didn't see any alerts go off for that, so I really apologies for that. Thank you for the resubscription for resubscribing for 2 months. I can't even get my words out. Appreciate that. I really do. No new followers today. And then we're going back into... Oh. I feel like some of this stuff didn't appear in my chat, so I apologise. Thank you, Gordo, for the 40... Thank you, Gordo, for the 40 bits on the enlarged thing. I don't know what... I think because I was using Firebot's chat, I think this stuff wasn't showing up. Thank you, Vinny, for the 100 bits. Appreciate that. Right, so let's just say... I've been really bad this evening. I haven't seen what everyone's been doing and interacting with stream. I thought I had everything in front of me. So anything I've missed, I'm really apologetic. Thank you guys. I mean it. Thank you everybody. Like I couldn't imagine streaming without you guys actually being here to enjoy it and supporting me along. So yep, thank you very much. Even when it's a bad outcome, even when it's a good outcome, it doesn't really matter. It's all about the fun. Right, I'm going to stop rambling and we're going to find someone to raid out to. So I'm just going to have a quick look who's online. Don't know if anyone's got any suggestions, but we'll see if there's anybody we know. And as usual, my browser has logged me out, so I'm going to have to do it from my phone to see who's on. Raid? Yep, we will be raiding soon. People do these raid messages, but I'm not really into stuff like that because I never really know how to make that interesting or whatever. Oh, my phone is so out of date. Not my phone itself, like my Twitch feed is out of date. There's not many people online that I can see. Oh, does anyone have any suggestions on who we can raid? Like, I'm happy to raid anybody. Really, as long as they are a decent person. There's no one jumping out at me on the list. Actually, you know what? I've got someone. We haven't raided them before. Amber is streaming and she doesn't much. It's an orange bot raid. Well, yeah, guys, if you want to copy and paste that Vinny's just put into chat, feel free. If you want to copy and paste that, and that could be our raid message. Demi, do you want to just... Not and Anne. Oh, yeah. Don't copy and paste that. Make sure you type it right. Vinny's going to make you do all the hard work. He can't even spell guys and girls. Demi, do I? I don't know if I have Amber. Like, Ambia Gaming. Ah, okay. That's fine. We'll do that then. I'm going to trust you on that one, and we'll head over and raid somebody new, and I'll drop them a follow while we're at it. Because I would have just raided someone that we raid all the time. So, guys, thank you very much for being here. I will see you all again Friday, potentially. We might not be playing Tomb Raider. We might be playing some more Abe's Odyssey or something else. No idea. We'll see what happens. So thanks once again, and I am going to leave you with that raid. I will also make sure that there is a link in chat just in case. So we'll do a shout out, because sometimes people get left behind in these raids, or these raids fail. So that's just for a backup. I thought I'd remove that sound. But yeah, guys, I will see you all very, very soon. Most likely Friday. Enjoy the rest of your week, and good night.